Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for Broadway World. Following a critically acclaimed, sold-out run at Britain's National Theatre, Anais Mitchell's new musical, Hadestown, which is directed by Rachel Shafkin, will open here at the Walter Kerr Theatre on April 17th. And it welcomes back to Broadway Reeve Carney, Eva Noblezada, Patrick Page, Amber Gray, and Andre DeShields, and we caught up with them after a sneak peek.
Come and wait for me. I hear the walls repeating. They're falling on my feet and it sounds like drumming. And I'm not alone. I hear the rocks and stones echo in my song. I'm coming.
Well, I play Orpheus in Hadestown, and one of my favorite things about playing Orpheus has been a change that has happened in the last 6 weeks in between our time at the National Theatre in London and here on Broadway at the Walter Kerr. And that is, Orpheus has sort of shedded some of the bravado that he had in London and Edmonton in favor of a guilelessness. And that's what I think is really exciting for me. And it allows for a greater arc and emotional journey for the character. So I'm really excited that change has been made. And we're all. I think the way that Orpheus now affects and interacts with the other characters, it's really exciting. I can't wait for you to see it when it's the full, within the context of the full show.
All I've ever known is how to hold my own, but now I wanna hold you. Now I wanna hold you close. I don't wanna ever have to let you go. Now I wanna hold you tight. I don't want to go back to the light.
It's been exciting. It's been challenging when it comes to the technicalities of developing a character. But also, Hadestown's special. It's sexy. It's dirty, and like we're in a cool bar, and it looks like Bourbon Street, and I love Bourbon Street. So it's exciting, and I think with this cast who are so giving and gracious, we learn something every day, and honestly we have an amazing time on and off stage.
So I was going to ask you, what's it like working with your friends and working with this cast?
Friends? I'm joking. I love them. That's all I can say. I love them, and I actually can't believe that I'm here. I like pinching myself because I'm so lucky to be in a show like this one that's so epic and beautiful and is therapy to me, but also to work with these beautiful people that we came from London, so we have a special bond, and it's really, really nice.
How does the wall keep us free? My children, how does the wall keep us free?
How does the wall keep us free? The wall keeps out the enemy, and we build the wall to keep us free. That's why we build the wall. We build the wall to keep us free.
I'm looking forward to sharing this story and this music with an audience. You know, I don't remember who it was that said something about what a musical absolutely has to have is a sensational score. And that's what drew me to this, is I heard Anais's concept album, and I had not heard music like it on a Broadway stage, but every single song, as I would scroll through, I would never skip a song, which I always do. There's always, a couple of clunkers in every show, and you're going to skip Shapoopy, and listen to the next song. But in this, I listened to every single one, and so I'm excited about sharing this music with people.
Let me tell you something that my mama said to me. We take what we can get, and we make the most of it. So right now we're living it. How are we living it? Living it up. Brother, right here we're living it.
Where are we living it?
Living it up on top.
In this world that Anais and Rachel have created, what's that like? This is beautiful to watch.
I mean, fun is the word that just always goes through my mind. It's such a cliche thing to say, but it is true. And it's especially important when you have to do something for a year. It's a ton of fun to do, which I think you can feel in the audience, that we actually have a good time with each other on that stage every night. And that becomes infectious with the audience, so. And it's such a celebration of the music. It feels like there are 20 people in this cast between the band and the musicians. We all get to come out and just really take pleasure in the sounds and let the sounds affect you as well.
How to get to Hadestown, you have to take the long way down through the underground under cover of night, laying low, staying out of sight. Ain't no compass, brother, ain't no map, just a telephone wire and a railroad track. Keep on walking and don't look back till you get to the bottom line.
50 years in this industry, and only a few times, and this is one of them, do I get to satisfy the three agencies that every actor has: his spirit, his mind, and his body. Hades is the first time in a long time that I've had to use my critical thinking. And that's very important for an actor, of my age.
This is unprecedented, the journey this show has taken. I mean, she started out in Vermont, never dreaming of Broadway, just putting a beautiful show on. And it's all been very organic every step of the way to get here to the Walter Kerr.
Yeah, organic is a really, really good word for it, actually. And you feel that, I think, when you're in the room with Aeneas. She's sort of incapable of inauthenticity. And certainly that is a huge value of mine as well. And it's something that we deeply share. And every one of the performers who we've added along the way, from Amber Gray, who's been with this piece almost as long as I have, because she's one of my closest and most loved collaborators, to Andre de Shields and Eva Noblezada, who joined us in London. Each of them brings an authenticity of life, as well as an unbelievable craft, voice, acting, etc. to the piece.
Wait for me, I'm coming. Wait, I'm coming with you. Wait for me, I'm coming too, I'm coming too.
Well, there's something about this particular theater, the Walter Kerr, that just feels like it was made for our show. I can't see it on this camera probably, but there are murals on the walls which are characters that are playing music, and there's sort of the flora and fauna responding, which is very Orphic, and the space feels intimate. The cast that we've put together for this production feels so at a DNA level close to who those characters want to be. It's just been a total thrill to see it come to life in this way.
I think something about the relationship of poetry to narrative to storytelling and the relationship of the two. It's an epic tale. It's a very old story in our history, and yet it still speaks to our culture right now. So I think finding that relationship for me allowed me to open up the type of dancing and the styles of dance that I bring into this piece.